One season in the sun on Santa Cruz Voice. It's Tuesday, April 14th. Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're locked in. Let's ride. Monterey County at Gorda by the Sea has the highest gas price in the country, $9.99. Sometimes I wonder if that's because they actually have to, or they're just looking to get attention. They're removing raccoons from Kent's house. They say they're rehabbing the baby raccoons to go terror somebody else in the future. Kent is okay if they goners. Gus goes to the chiropractor and just shows everybody how nice and sweet he is. Then comes home and growls at me before he goes outside. San Jose Sharks in a losing streak, but it may be too little too late. The San Francisco Giants, little up, little down. And if there's any time left, this week in Bubbles, let's get into it.
All right, welcome to One Season in the Sun here. A little bit early, but we apparently have override, so we can do these things. It is a little early, but we're going to do the 54 minutes. You can check it out on the podcast later. You can also download the the Google app right now. Apple app coming soon. Hold on here. So that's gonna be fun. It is 58 in Monterey, 60 in Santa Cruz, 61 in Hollister, 60 in Salinas, 58 in San Francisco, 58 in San Jose. It was like hot last week. I don't know what happened. 62 in Gilroy, 52 in Gorman, which is a long way to Anaheim. We're to 69 up to 73 today. Okay, so we've got, man, I can't make heads or tails of the Giants right now. They're a little up, little down, and they're, really hard to figure out. But they're in action at the Reds today, sitting at 6-10 on the season. Looking to kind of get everything together, and we'll see what happens here. They've got the Reds the next 3 days, I believe. Yes. Before they head to DC to face the Nationals, and then back home to face the Giants, the Dodgers, excuse me. I was looking at the bottom level. So hopefully they figure things out before the Dodgers come to town. And so that being the case, we will see what's happening there. They're not... Okay, if you're talking wild card, because, Dodgers are like way up there. Yeah, they're not too far out, but they need to get a move on. And that's just the case there. They need to get a move on, but they are playing a team that is currently sitting in the wild card. So, guess what? Chance to move up against an opponent that is sitting in the spot they want to be in. So there you go. Bay FC did not play this weekend. We went and checked out the national team. Rose Lavelle was one of the people that we scored a goal. If you'll remember, she also scored a goal in the what was that? NWSL championship game a little while back. And that was, that's also always fun. And so I feel like I'm going the wrong way here. Nope, here we go. And we have a little sound from Rose Lavelle when we were at the game there. So let's see what we got here. Oh, wait, hold on. We will go back here. We will turn.
I think we're happy with the result and good learning opportunity for us.
After the first half, what was the communication in the locker room to keep that consistency?
Yeah, I think being a little more decisive defensively. Obviously, if you get stuck between like pressing and not going, they'll pick you apart. They're such an incredible team. So I think just being more decisive on what we want to do defensively. I think attacking wise, just finding more overloads and short connections. So I think we had a good start in the second half, and then obviously we need to be able to put that together for 90 minutes. So yeah, I think it's a good game to build on. We're excited for the opportunity to play them 2 more times.
Last question, what do you think about the fans and connecting with all the Bay Area, representing your country?
Yeah, I think we're always excited to be able to come here. I have some good memories on this field, but I don't usually get to experience it as a home crowd because I'm playing with my NWSL team here. So it was nice to have the crowd just here for it.
College kids, you got anything?
Okay, so yeah, he was looking to talk to the college kids here. Many saves in goal. There's somebody that's not paying attention. Okay, that was when somebody was not paying attention and they were talking while we were trying
for the stadium, and hopefully other teams and other cities continue growing within that. But I think it's cool just to have uniqueness wherever you go.
So one thing I noticed, it seemed like the biggest cheers of the night were when you came in the 82nd, I think it was. And how was that, knowing this is your home field now for your domestic squad, and just hearing that for you?
I mean, it was so cool. I'm a bit away from home. I'm from New York, so coming across the country and still feeling like I do have a home here. And almost instantly, it's been a month and a half, 2 months since I moved here. It's been so cool. So I'm just grateful to have such a great support no matter where I am, and knowing that the people around the Bay Area are in support of me, in support of the team, and able to cheer for us when we're playing for club or a national team is so cool.
And that's Claire Hutton talking about literally the biggest cheer all day was when Claire Hutton, new Bay FC member, came on the field. And that was a big thing for Bay FC fans. She didn't get to play much, but she did play. Got a big response. I think honestly Emma Hayes not playing her more on her home field was, if it's a friendly. And last time when we were in a friendly, and we'll acknowledge Kent in Greater Omaha is here. Hold on.
Kent from Greater Omaha.
All right, so when
also uneasy around raccoons now.
Oh well, talk to Lucy, see if she wants to re-record that, because that's yeah. So there we go. Right. Let's see her. Wow. So when they were doing a friendly last time against Brazil. Mm-hmm. We heard from Emma Hayes, well, you've got to see who you have. You've got to see how they do in these competitions. So if the game doesn't really mean anything in the sense of the word that, hey, look, this doesn't go on our permanent record sort of thing, except for how we've done against Japan in friendlies, why didn't Claire Hutton play most of the game?
And this is a rhetorical question, of course.
Well, no, I mean, it's a real question. I decided not to ask it in the presser because she hates being called into question about things. But I think it's a real question. I think it's a real thing why? Why is this not something that if it's a real issue, why is this not a thing? Mm-hmm. And honestly, I think there's a real question to be asked there. Why aren't we seeing Claire Hutton for most of the game if this is her home field?
You feel like you get the biggest pop in her home field, so why wouldn't you want to have the hometown hero shown off?
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. It's like, I think you could have played. I mean, okay, so she did play Trinity Rodman, she did play Rose Lavelle, she played some of the other top liners, right? But and that's so we got more than the B- C+ squad I was saying we got last time. Okay. But if last time we were told, well, I want to see what I have. Well, great. But why don't we see the person that plays their home squad here? And especially since, she's 20 years old and she's already on the big club on the national team. So, and as I was saying all year, worth every penny for the transfer that they paid for her. But it's just a weird thing, because I'm not always believing what is said in these pressers, when it's like, when you say one thing and then you do another and you're like, okay. So I don't know. It just I don't know. It just seems odd to me. Quakes,
definitely kind of touchy in the moment.
Yeah. Quakes beat Sporting, and I said another one or no goal game, and it's a trend. So it's officially a trend now. It's and Bruce cannot want it to be a trend all he wants, and Bruce doesn't want to talk about the current team until the end of the season every year. And it's like, well, but see, here's the thing: we've got jobs to do talking about the team all year. So he can't hold off his opinion until the end of the year. Although to be honest with you, man, he tries to. So we're in the virtual press conference. He's like, well, we don't know what it is until October. I said, oh, crap. Yeah, Jesus Christ. So we got to speak with Jack Scahan, who got a brace on Saturday. And it was like, well, this seems like everybody on the field is just playing in the same direction, and whoever gets the stats on the night, that's fine, because the team is happy because they're winning, because they're playing in the same direction. And he and I don't have that. I didn't have the recording of that. So, and that seems to be what he likes, that he's, that's a thing. And he was, he definitely indicated that that's what they're trying to do. But this whole thing where Bruce has the, I'm not going to give you what I think of the team here. And maybe he's just holding back because he thinks there's some sort of secret to the way they're playing. They're just playing together, and he's telling him, you play together or you won't play. And Jamar Ricketts was not able to go because something had happened in pregame. Or pregame or earlier. Jamar and Timo are supposed to be playing tomorrow night. We'll examine how they look if they're in there playing. And neither one of them played on Saturday, yet they won 3-1. And it seems to be the way they're playing, and it's not a secret. They're just playing high press, but they were looking vulnerable in the beginning of the game, until I can't remember his first name, but it was Harris for Sporting KC. Got a hit above his eye, and then Bruce ended up calling everybody over. And as he had them all over, it was he kind of read them the riot act, and then from then on they played together like they have been. And and okay, look, you could not want to make a determination about the team until the end of the season. That's fine. But don't sit there and pretend like you don't know you called everybody over and had them all be trying to be in the read them a riot act and got them some new instructions. Don't be acting like you didn't know who got injured and when you hauled him over. Because look, you can sit there and tell everybody they're stupid for asking questions, which happens a lot.
Sure.
I'll be honest with you. More often than not, I feel like I'm going to get looked at like I'm stupid, or indicated that I'm stupid for asking a question, and I'm okay with that, to be honest with you. But you know what? Don't pretend like you don't know what happened and when you called everybody over, or that you called everybody over and yelled at them for 2 minutes. Don't act like you don't remember that happened, okay? Because that just makes you look like, yeah, I'm having selective amnesia. There, okay.
Are you alleging that calling everybody over and yelling at them is not indicative of them performing well in that moment?
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. I think he changed a couple things. Now, he doesn't like to tell you his tactical changes, and that's fine. You don't have to tell me what you told them, sure, tactically, but at least admit that you did it. I mean, that was my problem. He didn't admit that he did it. He pretended like it didn't happen, and that was the part that pissed me off. All right, here we go. We're gonna accept the request of the has been on assignment, Rachel Smith, and but we are gonna get to some news before we hit that first break. So here we go, news.
It's that time again, where everything's breaking and nothing's fixed. Local storms, weird politics, and someone's emotional support iguana stealing the spotlight. That's your news with Kent from Greater Omaha.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Crowds are gathering in Monterey for Whale Fest Monterey. It's a weekend event.
Whale Fest. There should be a song.
Well, this was last weekend, so don't go. Yeah, all right. Anyway, it was focused on marine life and ocean conservation. Yeah.
Check the dates.
Yeah.
Wait, are they actually taking raccoons out of your house today, or did it happen last week and you forgot?
It's so hard to tell. It's the scratching. It's driven me completely crazy.
It's almost like you're turning into coach of a local football team. That yeah. No,
when they got in there, they said that there may have been bats. So at one point, maybe there were bats.
Okay, well.
All right. The major topic this year was the growing effort to reduce whale entanglements in fishing gear. Demonstrations highlighted new technology designed to make crab fishing safer for marine life, drawing interest from both environmental groups and the fishing industry.
I thought you were about to say that they were trying to decrease whales. Yeah.
Whale Fest. We're going to all get together and we're going to reduce the number of whales.
Reduce the number of whales.
Yeah.
Because
too many whales.
Too many whales. It's a
you know what it is?
watch.
The oil companies are suspicious that we might figure out that whale oil can power all of our things. So, we have to reduce the number of whales. This is just obvious.
Yeah. No, of course. Well,
The actual goal of Whale Fest is to raise awareness while connecting the community with ongoing research and solutions happening right off the Central Coast. So that would have been fun to go to had I noticed that in time.
Well, we can put it on the calendar for next year.
There we go. Whale Fest 2027. Be there.
Well, there you go.
We're hoping by 2030 no whales. That's the dream.
Too dark.
Well, as long as you've got a plan. Okay, well, there you go.
It's important to have goals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are big goals. Those are whale-sized goals.
That's right.
Big
the thing about whales is they tend to beach themselves. So, really, it's a war of attrition.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there you go. It's like there are more of us than there are of you. There you go. Oh man, what was
right? We could just pick them up and carry them. There's a lot of us.
Yeah.
Not me personally because of my back, but
maybe a piece of time.
Other stronger people. Jason Momoa.
I'll tell you what. You know what? That sounds like a good REM song. Other stronger people. Yeah, there you go. See?
I could relate.
See?
Yeah. Those are mostly just called people in my mind. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, here was okay. So when okay. So we want to do we want to do the break first and then we'll get to the
I suppose the time's so weird. I'm trying to figure out what it's supposed to actually be right now. Okay, that makes sense.
Or 22. I'm keeping track of the actual time. Yeah,
I looked down and I was like, "What wizardry is this?"
Yeah, I figured out. I figured literally because I figured out that we can do it early because there's no one live before us right now, and I have override right now. So I'm like, okay, there we go. Off we go. Nice. So you know what? We're gonna hit that first bundle, and we'll be right back here. Santa Cruz Voice. You're listening to One Season in the Sun. As soon as it starts.
Your business space is reasonable, secured, and accessible 24/7 for qualified businesses at Anbar Self-Storage and U-Haul. Easy off Highway 1 on Airport Boulevard. Anbar Self-Storage and U-Haul in Freedom.
The kid is moving her family to Sacramento. Anbar Self-Storage and U-Haul has the moving vans, car trailers, and shipping boxes she needs ready to go. Easy off Highway 1 on Airport Boulevard. Anbar Self-Storage and U-Haul in Freedom.
Attention investors. This is a simple commercial on the investment value of gold. Gold continues to make new highs. In good markets and in bad markets, you need to have your portfolio balanced with gold. Learn about owning physical gold or getting a gold-backed IRA. Make this simple call right now.
800-414-1657. 800-414-1657. That's 800-414-1657.
Sponsored by Reagan Gold.
There's more than one way to enjoy the benefits of cannabis. Hi, I'm Johnny from the Hook Outlet in Capitola, Santa Cruz, and Watsonville. With topicals. The Hook Outlet has many topical preparations that provide localized relief for pain and inflammation of muscles and joints without psychoactive effects. The Hook Outlet has a friendly staff to help you select the right topical for your needs. Pain relief, anyone? Stop by and say hi at the Hook Outlet in Capitola, Santa Cruz, and Watsonville.
Find us fast online at hookoutlet.com.
The weather will change.
Knox Roofing here. We all remember the story of the 3 little pigs. We all know the 3rd pig hired Knox Roofing to do his roof. Every day he crawls into his home knowing no wind, no earthquake, fire, or even the big bad wolf can hurt his house. The weather will change for the good and sometimes not so good. Have a Knox roof installed on your home, and one thing you can be certain of, good security. I promise you that. The number to call is 461-0634. Thanks, folks.
There's a quiet in the corners now that wasn't there before. Old routines still hang around, but they don't feel the same no more. I catch myself still turning, like I heard something I knew, but time don't answer back the way it used to. You're the only one left who remembers all the things we never wrote down. Every laugh that filled these rooms, every voice that ain't around. And I hold on to the pieces that the years can't take away. You're the only one left who remembers. Tell it to me again.
All right, we're back right here on One Season in the Sun. Okay, so Guy Fieri had some controversy this weekend.
What?
Yeah, I know. Well,
he's usually so calm and normal.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So he
ranked someone's diner weird, huh?
No, he
went to the heart attack diner and he said,
"You want to hear this, or you want to sit there? You want to sit there and just keep sitting there and doing whatever the hell it is you're doing." So yeah,
I was guessing.
Exactly. Guess what Kerfuffle Fieri's been in now.
So he was at a UFC event this weekend, and he went by the Tate brothers and exchanged pleasantries.
Sounds great so far.
Except the fact that, the Tate brothers are, known
kickboxers.
We're on an Interpol. Wasn't that the guy? Wait a minute. Wasn't that the guy that got caught because of the pizza box?
Yeah, that was in Romania. Yeah.
Yeah. So, he was
he ordered pizza. Oh, it's so dumb.
Yeah, no, he ordered pizza, showed the pizza box on his you can't find me thing. And
by the way, if you're going to be on the lam, get you some Pizza Hut, get you some Domino's, get you something that's everywhere.
Don't eat pizza while you're doing a live video. I mean, whichever. But
sure,
I mean,
Papa John's even.
And so what's wrong with these two is that they were under an Interpol warrant for human trafficking, and it's
as
like
one does.
As one does when you have too much money, you get bored. Hold on.
The opinions expressed on this program are those of the hosts and do not necessarily reflect the views of Santa Cruz Voice.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I missed this.
Yeah.
Didn't they aggressively operate a content house? Isn't that really what the charge is?
Yeah, well, whichever. But so yeah, but that was the thing. It was like, well, and I don't know. It was just, I mean, he exchanged pleasantries, and so now Guy Fieri's all over the socials going, I don't know them. I don't know what they're about. Maybe, maybe what he needs is a handler at these events to say, that guy, no, don't do it.
Honestly, the hair's a bit much. Like, just things that have been needed to, be told to him. The chicken's pretty good, just things.
Chicken's okay. Well,
it's okay.
Oh,
whoa.
Hold on. Okay. Okay. Come here. All right. What's the matter, buddy? What's the matter? Hold on.
Oh. I wish you would leave the microphone on.
Buddy.
Aw. That was a really high-pitched sound. Who was that?
That was Enzo. All right, hold on. Aww. All right, continue what you're talking about there. I'm going to deal with Enzo here a second. So,
if Guy Fieri had any friends, they would be telling him not to talk to Andrew Tate or have such wild hair, and that his chicken's okay.
Oh, there's a lot in that. There he is.
This reminds me of when Patton Oswalt took a picture with like Dave Chappelle and then wrote a whole thing apologizing that he knew Dave Chappelle. And it's like, oh, okay. First of all, that'll age super well. And secondly,
she would never knew Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm sorry?
It's a little like Melania telling us on the media.
Oh, I see. Well, the thing about Guy Fieri is, I watched his reality TV series where he tries to find the next head of his chicken restaurant, and I'll be honest, it's pretty compelling. There's a lot that goes into frying chicken and frying fries, and he showed that. They have multiple sauces. It's how many sauces do they have? Like Guy Fieri, I mean, you go to the grocery store, you could buy like 7 to 9 flavors just there. So I'm imagining in the restaurant, you're going to have probably 20 sauces? How many sauces are at Guy Fieri's?
Well, it's unlike Raising Cane's where there's one sauce.
No. Or chicken that's so bland that you absolutely have to have the sauce.
And there's only one sauce.
And no, that's not entirely true. There's a second Raising Cane sauce, right?
Is there?
There's ketchup, isn't there?
Oh, no, not ketchup. No. I'm talking about a real sauce that they actually intend to be dipped into chicken.
Okay.
Or chicken dipped into. Honey mustard. You have to ask for it, but they absolutely have it.
You guys ever have that at Kentucky Fried Chicken? Speaking of dipping fried chicken into honey mustard. Oh, man.
Well, that's just like on the menu. This you would not know about if you did not know about it. If you go to Raising Cane's, you ask for honey mustard instead of the cane sauce. They will give it to you. It will happen.
Or if you're in Salinas, you can go next door to Chick-fil-A and then get all the sauces you want.
Oh man, that's particularly, dare I say, devilish. You get the chicken. You get the chicken at Cane's, and then you raise that cane all the way over to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And whether it's Chick-fil-A sauce or that, honey roasted barbecue sauce is just, I once went to Chick-fil-A and I asked them for the legal amount. I said, give me the legal limit of honey roasted barbecue sauce. And they gave me 5, but but I think the receipt said 7. So I think there might have been. I'm just saying it's possible. I've seen Breaking Bad. It's possible they were trying to launder some money by claiming they were moving more honey roasted barbecue sauce than they actually were. But then again, that's a bad choice, because how could you possibly claim to be moving more of that sauce than you actually are?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
I like
the most.
Did you see that thing I sent you about the gas in the village?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, is that on discount? Is that how they got that price so low?
Well, okay, so all right, so hold on, let me find this again. Why the hell? There it is. Okay.
I'm talking about Capitola Village.
It's under the porch pirate thing.
Okay. What's?
Oh, buddy.
Okay, I know it hurts. I'm trying to get over there and see something. I'm trying to get over there and do something for you. Okay, so
I like that the story says not the highest priced in the state. It's like, no, it actually gets worse than Gorda by the Sea. But
yeah, no, no, apparently that's the highest price in the country. And the guy, okay, but here, okay, so there, he's like,
yes.
He's like, well, part of the things that are a problem with this is that they run on diesel generators 24 hours a day for power. Well, why? Why? And
for convenience,
whatever. I mean, it's on the coast.
Gasoline.
It has, afternoon. They have no, nothing keeping them from having solar panels and batteries to power that over there. But the second part is that he's like, well, it can't go any higher because there's no more room. Oh no, I think that they have a plan. They have a plan of not charging thousands of a cent or hundreds of a cent, so they can raise the price beyond $10. I'm telling you, they absolutely will be raising it beyond $9,999. They just are trying to pretend like they're not going to right now. So
we're lobbying for that next decimal place on all those signs,
Yeah. But yeah, and so he was sitting there showing all this stuff, and I'm like, no, dude, they have a plan to go beyond that. So yes, yep. All right. So anyway, I'm going to run across the room here. Ken is going to explain to us about the what's going on with the raccoons, which I don't have a song for, but
what's going on with the raccoons?
Oh, there you go. All right, so you're going to explain that while I run across the room and grab some of this stuff to see if I can help him out. So, all right, okay.
So, Rachel and folks who are listening at home and at work and presumably also in the car, there was a scratching that I thought was on my roof, and then I found a tile that was missing from my roof. And sent for the raccoon people, and they came and they ascertained that it was a mama raccoon and some babies, and so they had to figure out how to trap the mama and then go up and find the babies. And the mama was really easy to trap, but the babies were secured in an area like above my kitchen where it was very, very hard to get to. It actually had to cut a hole in the roof to get to them. And that's how I found out that at some point there may have been bats there. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, they've relocated all of the raccoons, and they're not telling me that anything will befall them. So they've all been reunited, and they're being taken to a raccoon rescue. And that's the story that I've been told. And I'm supposed to listen for scratching to make sure that we didn't like lock one in. But in theory, yeah, I will stop grinding my teeth now. So,
how long have you been dealing with the aftermath?
Apparently, a couple of weeks. Yeah, we thought they were on the roof, like trying to get in, but I guess they were moving around the attic. So we got the people out, and then they came, and it looks like they're all gone now. So, and I heard a squeak. Well, it was like a squeak, but it happens like once a minute in my room, and I've determined that that's probably not an animal. I asked the AI about that, and it was like, well, if it's happening on the minute, it's probably not an animal. I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Can you demonstrate it for us?
No, you won't be able to hear it from here. I still don't know exactly where it's coming from, but basically, what I determined is it is a Burger King toy that has started chirping because it is dying because the little button battery is dying. And so it's probably been doing this for about 6 months, and I just assumed it was an animal that I didn't want to interact with. But fortunately, I think it's actually I think it's a toy from Burger King. I think it's from the Simpsons movie. So.
Oh, I mean, yes.
Right. So that's the thing that's really fun about AI is like I want to do an ad campaign which encourages people to use AI to ask the dumb questions that they like wait in line at the grocery store to ask the cashier. It's like, use AI. You don't have to look stupid in public. Like it's, if you just ask I had a little white little light that was popping on my screen. And at first I thought I was crazy. And then I was like, no, it's the same place every time. And so I started asking the AI, I was like, what am I seeing? And they're like, oh, that's an infrared light. And I'm like, if it's infrared, how am I seeing it? And they're like, yeah, that's weird, huh? But you're catching it just on the end of the visible spectrum. So there's like a little piece of it that I can see. And I can see it because of my hypervigilance. I'm actually able to see this thing that like most people don't see because it just like it blinks for like what, 1,000th of a second or something. It's something crazy fast.
Wow.
And I was able to use the AI to determine not to worry. That's actually a sensor that's figuring out. It's telling me it's watching my face. So no worries. Yeah. It's a surveillance sensor. So no worries. Yeah. It's like, hey, not to worry. We're just making sure we know where your face is. But yeah, people should ask AI stupid questions because people don't need to be burdened with that, especially cashiers.
All right. I don't know what. So I gave him some CBD and a joint supplement.
Sure.
And what's interesting is that so the chiropractor got me on a visit plan for Gus, but I can use some of the visits because there's 20 of them for the other dogs, which Enzo may be coming up.
I guess.
I mean, something's misaligned, so I'm gonna work with him and see what I can.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah,
he really sounded like he was sad.
No, he was hurting. I don't know. I want to have him. I want to figure it out with him, but it's
how long has Enzo been with you now? It's been 4 months.
Let's see. 2 2.5. Yeah, because I got him on February. I got him on. Yeah, I got him on Groundhog Day.
That's right.
Which became Enzo Day. That's right.
There's a whole show.
And so
Take
he
that,
was,
Bill Murray.
and so he's, and so the CBD should take effect pretty quick, and so, and hopefully that'll let him relax enough to, and if it's a muscle pull, hopefully it'll let it relax him enough. But okay, so where are we at here?
When my
45.
When my dog
so
was sick, I put the only thing that she would eat was a souffle, which I got from Panera, and that was back when Panera made food. And so I would put CBD on the souffle, and that seemed to give her a little bit of relief.
Well, I got him. I gave him some
like a tincture.
Yeah.
You guys are really like the original whisperers of alternate methods of calming.
I mean, I think it's been around for a few years.
Yep. So
I probably feel like calmed. Something about me souffle. I'm gonna write that as a prescription sometime.
Oh yeah, no. If your dog is sick and will eat souffles, put the tincture on the souffle. They'll
I see.
end up getting all the benefits of the full spectrum.
So we're going to hit a quick break while I just go check on him real quick. We'll be back right here. Santa Cruz Voice. You're listening to One Season in the Sun.
Places we swore we'd never be this far, but the ocean's still calling like it always does. Somewhere on Highway 1 towards Santa Cruz. Maybe we're going back to Santa Cruz, where the fog rolls in and sky turns blue, where the boardwalk lights still burn all night and the waves keep time with the songs we write. We said we were done, but maybe that's not true. Maybe we're going back to Santa Cruz. Coffee on Pacific, dogs out on the stand. Dreams that never quite went the way we planned. But the road keeps pulling like a loose tattoo. Every mile says turn around. Santa Cruz. Maybe we're going back to Santa Cruz, where the fog rolls in and the sky turns blue, where the boardwalk lights still burn all night and the waves keep time with the songs we write. We said we were done, but maybe that's not true. Maybe we're going back to Santa Cruz.
All right.
Can I sing that song sometime? That'd be fun.
Let's see here. Okay. All right, here we go.
That's a good one.
Yeah, oh, man. I'm trying to figure out.
The boardwalk, Pacific Avenue, like that's a good one. That's kind of a banger, man.
I'm trying to, trying to figure out what on him hurts. And here's the thing: it didn't bother him all night. It was giving him it was making him do the squeal earlier, but nothing like that. So, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So I don't know, man. This is not thing. So, but what we'll do here.
another news story.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Let's
You
get
got
the other
something
news
else?
story there. Go ahead.
Okay. This is international news.
Oh. Did we not even play that earlier?
No, you did.
What?
You did.
It's that time again. Where everything.
Then why am I playing it again? Jesus, no, just get
Because it's more news. All right.
You don't get
We'll
new.
probably
You
do the
don't get. You
disclaimer
don't get
again
new.
just to be safe.
Whatever.
Just to remind you that
Program are those of the hosts and do not necessarily reflect.
Yeah.
All right.
I like all the build-up. So we go on to the next one.
There's a new high-tech cheating method that's raising concerns at universities in China.
No.
I bet you'll see this coming.
Okay.
Reports say students are now renting AI-powered smart glasses to help them pass exams. The devices, which look nearly identical to regular eyewear, use built-in cameras and microphones to scan test questions and send them to artificial intelligence for instant answers.
Okay.
The responses are then displayed directly inside the lenses, allowing students to read answers without drawing attention.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because glasses can cost hundreds of dollars.
Okay. So, I mean, look. If you're
run them for $6 to $12 a day.
Look, if you are that stupid that you can't pass the class any other way, there's a price for that, and that's called buying the glasses. I mean,
well, we're in a society where we praise speeding and jumping ahead, and I mean, why shouldn't they?
well,
I mean, we have the technology.
we're in a society. That's right. We're in a complete subscription society. So there we go.
I mean, it's kind of the way. The people who are jumping ahead.
Well, that's what the head of the WEF said.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do here. So you know what, we have a couple. All right, hey, we have a couple of minutes left, so we're gonna get here and see it, and we're gonna say, all right, is there anything bubble related? So here we go. Hold on. And by the way, I did that completely by looking at the wave on the song. I do not know exactly. I got it like second half of the first perfect. I'm like, damn, that's pretty good.
When you're looking at that point, is it like where you've mostly tuned in on that spot, or is it like where there's more instrumentation?
Well, I look at where there's the chorus starts at a spike. And so I've tried to put it at the right spike, and I missed by 2 little notches. I mean, doing it blind, come on. I missed by 2 notches. And all right, there we go. So.
Pretty close.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. It's been so long. It's so long.
Yeah, well, we have 45 seconds before it goes off it hits off the air. So please.
All right, well, this week in Bubbles, 14th of April, right? This is for all the people who need to be heard. The answer is yes, and bubbles, not bombs. Are you ready? The answer is yes, and bubbles, not bombs. Just like always, and the song says, it's been perfect weather for blowing bubbles, getting mad, and doing call and response. I'm Rachel Martin Smith as Bubblicious, and one of the stories I bring for you from the bubble field is that I said the F word a dozen times in my performance on Thursday for 200 people, and I said the P word.
This was the children's show, right?
It was the Ruckus Revival at the Continental, put on by Jamie DeWolf and his amazing creative crew.
I'm gonna let everybody know this is the podcast only part. So there you go. Well, actually, no. Oh, no, wait. I have override, so it is live. So never mind. Okay. But, yeah.
Nothing can stop us.
Nothing can stop us now. That song that they recorded for the ride. There you go.
Nothing stops this train.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
But I have a bunch of shows coming up, and I don't want to bore you because I have like 2.5 seconds left. But on the 25th, I'm doing my Tin Can Cabaret number 6 of Santa Cruz Art Expressions. If you're in Santa Cruz, come on down. I'm going to do a live improvised performance with one of my mentors, Sterling Johnson. And one of the fun things, too, is I'm actually performing at the Boardwalk for the closing of the Ripple Festival on the 26th of April. It's an 11-day art festival. It's happening for the first time this year. And on the 26th, they're having this closing event at the Grove, and they've invited Richmond Smith and Phil Balessi to help do a set over there at the entrance to the event at the Boardwalk. I'm so excited. And then on the 29th, I'm helping the city celebrate the reopening of the end of the wharf. It's a 3 p.m. event that's coming up on that day. It's the 29th.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. I'm so glad to be here with you again and to share like the news and the bubble wharf. Does anybody have any questions?
About bubbles?
About yeah.
All right.
About how I feel about saying the F word 12 times on Thursday?
I mean, it was the kids' show, right?
It was all grown up. It was all grown up.
See, I was hoping she said, yeah, it was the kid. It was the kids' show. It was supposed to be singing kids' songs.
One of the
we all had ice cream.
And the drag king ended up with on all fours on the stage in this like neon yellow like jock strap with a fake with something burning kind of coming out there behind, and
all right.
There were people too, but
that's why that segment is 8 seconds long.
All righty. Well, you know what? Hey, download. Hey, since we are actually still on the air, technically, hey, download the app on the Google Play Store. It's coming on it's coming on the Apple Store, and yes, we'll explain. Yes, and tomorrow, probably with the song, we'll explain all about the black.
The M&Ms.
Oh, cool. We'll explain all about the black rhino. So there we go. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Take it easy.
Thought tomorrow night might be the day. I always knew you'd never stay. It's too damn hard to wait around. Love don't grow on broken ground. Your broken words still sting my heart. The lies were poison from the start. No matter what you say, you'll do you won't. So let's just say I don't. Dark nights where hope should be